Lemonade Incorporated stock price up 2.11% on Wednesday, updated on January 13, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since November 13, 2020 gain 195.04%. The Lemonade Incorporated stock price gained 2.11% on the last trading day, Wednesday, 13 January 2021, rising from $172.99 to $176.64. During the day the stock fluctuated 6.55% from a day low at $175.50 to a day high of $187. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 49.26% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by -4 million shares and in total, 5 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $802.65 million. You should take into consideration that falling volume on higher prices causes divergence and may be an early warning about possible changes over the next couple of days. The stock lies in the upper part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good selling opportunity for the short-term trader as reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be expected. A breakup at the top trend line at $186.62 will firstly indicate a stronger rate of rising. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 126.12% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between $254.01 and $421.98 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The Lemonade Incorporated stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $155.31 and $107.39. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Volume fell during the last trading day despite gaining prices. This causes a divergence between volume and price and it may be an early warning. The stock should be watched closely. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, January 11, 2021, and so far it has fallen -3.61%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Support, risk and stop loss. Lemonade Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $172.99 and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $11.50 between high and low, or 6.55%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 16.56%. Our recommended stop loss, $168.76, -4.46%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 2 days ago. Is Lemonade Incorporated stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for Lemonade Incorporated stock to perform well in the short term. Current score, 2.089. Predicted opening price for Lemonade Incorporated of Thursday, January 14, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 14, 2021. Current price $179.71. Morgan Stanley does not see either upside or downside right now, giving LMND equal weight on their last update on January 12, 2021. The price target was set to $70, $90. Over the last 30 days, this security got 1 buy, 0 sell and 1 hold ratings. Lemonade Incorporated is an insurance holding company, which engages in the provision of home and renters insurance services. The firm also acts as an insurance agent that offers underwriting and claims services through its subsidiary. LMND is overvalued compared to its price of $160.03 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, $160.03. Current value, $8.71. LMND has a current value of $8.71 per share, compared to a price of $160.03 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV. Very poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. LMND has an RV of 0.04, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. LMND has an RS of 0.79, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT excellent. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. LMND has a relative timing of 1.54, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST. Fair. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. LMND has a VST rating of 1.06, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price, $108.81. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. LMND has a stop of $108.81 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index Good. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. LMND has a C of 1.18, which is good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. LMND has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -5.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. LMND has a forecasted EPS of -$2.94 per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price-to-earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. LMND has a PE of -54.43. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 63.23. A, earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. LMND has an A of -1.84%. This is below the current average of 1.58% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. LMND has a GPE rating of -0.09. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. LMND does not pay a dividend. DI, dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. LMND does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. LMND does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. LMND does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. LMND does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. VGVAL. VGVAL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. LMND has an VGVAL of 3,323,094 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the VGVAL. Percent volume equals volume. VGVAL 100. LMND had a percent volume of 336.00% on Thursday, January 14, 2021. Percent PRC. LMND price changed -9.40% from the prior day's closing price. Sales. LMND has annual sales of 98 million. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. LMND has a sales growth of -43.00% per year. This is very poor. Sales per share, SPS, LMND has annual sales of $1.73 per share. Price to sales ratio, PS, LMND has a PS of 92.51. Shares, LMND has 56 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, LMND has a market capitalization of $9.084 billion. Business sector, LMND has been assigned to the insurance business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, LMND has been assigned to the insurance, general, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.